Hello everybody, it's your boy Cow Kings, and before the video begins, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend, and tell me what you would like to see for future videos, how I can improve, and what you're liking seeing. Today's video is Curb Your Anti-Mask Karen. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the sauce.
Store policy, they can ask you to leave.
Okay, so let me ask you, is it a law? What's the federal law that prevents me from wearing a face mask? Federal law.
Not federal.
Okay,
State
so
law.
you don't know.
State
you don't
order.
know the law, right?
State order.
No. The law, because I'm going to get your badge number and I'm going to sue you as well.
Okay.
Look at her trying to keep her smugness from oozing out. The one thing you'll notice with idiots is they don't even consider that they might be wrong. So when they make a fool of themselves, it's that much worse because there is no humbleness. The one thing I'm loving here is that everybody else literally has masks. It's not a big deal to wear a mask. I wonder if this is worth it for her. She keeps repeating federal law, and then there's a state order. There's a very distinct difference in laws, right? Things don't have to be federal to be approved on a state level. It can be different state by state. A great example of this is the federal minimum wage is $7.25. Does that mean that because federally it's set at that, illegally, that's what it has to be for every place? Yes and no. And what I mean is, yes, it has to be $7.25. However, people can set their own minimum wage in the states, and it can vary. This is an example of the difference between federal and state laws. Something that this lady has obviously not considered. The police officer is clearly educated, as you have to be to become a police officer. You have to have at least some knowledge of the law. And I know what some people are saying in their heads. That's not clear with some police officers. Some of them break the law or some of them abuse their power. That's neither here nor there. We're talking about this specific instance. This police officer obviously knows his stuff. And she's not wanting to have a conversation. You can tell that. She's just a robot and she's already got it figured out what she wants to say. A lot of people want to be heard but don't want to hear.
Okay, so what is the
A
federal
business
law
can ask you to leave for any reason.
that prevents me from wearing a face mask?
They don't have to provide you service.
Do they?
As you just explained, again, you can see she's really not listening. She doesn't give a fuck.
Do they serve the public? Do I pose any threat medically?
She's really trying
I
here.
don't know that.
Okay, so you don't know that. So I am being
A business
escorted
can
out
refuse
here
your service
because why?
for
Because
any reason
what
they
it-
want.
Because I pose what kind of threat?
They have a policy here. They're
Is it a
following
federal law?
They're following the
Is
state
it a
mandate.
It's not.
Miss,
Mandate.
do you have an idea? Yes, it is a federal.
Mandate and a law, two different things.
This is private property.
It's
No.
Yes,
Do
it is.
they serve the public?
What do you need, her ID?
Yes.
Do you have your ID,
No.
please?
I'm not giving you my ID.
Okay,
Because
then you gotta come with us.
Let's follow us.
No. Don't.
Yes?
Don't.
We're going to help you. We're going to help you.
Don't
Miss?
touch me.
Hands behind your back. Put your hands
No.
behind your back. Relax.
No. Oh, I can't wait to see your ass.
Don't want to provide.
All right, where's my cell
I
phone?
have your cell phone.
I want my cell
You'll get it
phone.
done. No, you're the one being bad.
Legit! Oh! Illegal search!
I'm not.
Illegal!
You can't have the person.
Illegal
If you kick me, you're gonna go to jail.
Illegal!
So put your cell phone
You're
in.
so in trouble.
No, we're not.
Whoa, that's not mine.
Oh,
That's
you're right.
not mine. Oh, hell
Yours
no.
is there. See, I had mine in my
Wait,
pocket.
I
too.
want to see it. I
Okay.
want to see it.
Problem, that's it.
You go through my cell phone, you're a
As always, I'm going to leave the original channel to upload this in the description. You can see that she had a lot of confidence in herself, that she was somehow going to get away with ignoring the law. It's ironic how some of these people speak about the law and then they ignore a clear order from a police officer, a figure of authority, and don't listen. Don't be like this, kids. Cooperate, be respectful, listen, and you'd be amazed how many problems you can solve. I can't speak for other people. I can only speak for myself. Every single time I've ever had a run-in with the police, it's been great. I've always respected. I've seen people who have also been bad. I will say there was actually one time where it was a bad run-in, a very bad run-in. And I won't go into details, but it was a very bad run-in. However, it could have been much worse had I not just cooperated to the fullest extent that I could. Even in those situations when you feel that things aren't going the best, just simply ask for a badge number. Make sure you're recording. Make sure others are around you if you can and they're recording as well. Make sure you educate yourself on the laws so that way you don't run into a bad situation. And on the other hand, if it's something like this, you have to ask yourself, is the juice worth the squeeze? Well, I'm sure right now she's thinking, this just was not worth not putting on a mask. I could have put on a mask and gone about my day. And instead she did not. And she ended up in this situation. All she had to do was put on the mask. She wants to speak about how they're treating her, when it's clear she doesn't give a fuck about other people, which is why she's not wearing the mask. If she cared about their safety and their health, she'd be wearing a mask. Clearly, she's selfish and can only speak from things that inconvenience her or make her life harder, when she's doing that exact thing that she doesn't want done to her, making other people's lives harder and inconveniencing them and putting them at danger of possibly getting a virus, one that can mutate quite well. Anyways, this is Cow Kings. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Let me know what you liked and disliked. And big shout out to @BigSuck. I will leave their channel in the description. Make sure to go check out all their content. They do some pretty great shit. Bye now.